Hi, this is Ken Lau. In this video, I will share with you what is the difference between the all and all select. So, say that we have created a pure table, right? So we just basically have this data here. This is the same data which explain it's a salary data. So there is by the cost center and the salary. So let's look at it. So now I have created a pure table. It has the cost center, salary and salary. So now let's just do that. Now what is the all? Is that there is a little bit difference. Is that if we were just to do a unfilter this slicer, right? You have this value here, 1,500,000. 1.5 million. So that is the sum of salary, and that is all. So this figure in the Power BI is referred as all. It means it ignores all other filter that is in this row area. Okay, so it just ignore it, 1.5 million. So you can think of it like an all, but that is not exactly. Yeah. So next one is that what is all select is that when should we just choose some of them here. Okay, so which is all select. Now you notice that the figure has changed from 1.5 million changed to say 1.1 million. 1.1 million. See that? So this is the change. When we talk about 1.1 million, it is only showing the figure that is in the filter, in the filter list, right? So it ignore those are not in the filter. But more importantly is that it is controlled by this outer filter. So this is a filter that is out of their control, right? Let's just look at this there. So here, if I just do some checking here, so it works. This filter and that filter works together. But in Power Pivot, you have options to not to do that, right? It's only controlled by the outer filter. Now what I mean is that let's look at this here. So what is the outer filter is at, okay, we have a filter right here. Okay, let's just say select all first, right? So we have a filter. The inner filter is right here. Inside here, there's a filter. Okay, so there's a filter. So if I go for here, you can see that it's still 1.5 million. Not really, right? Because this is all selected, it's only affected by the outer filter. Okay, but you can see that this one will change. Not really. These are also not changing. Oh, that's because we are using this one. So let's just over here. Okay, as you can see now, it can change, right? So the all filter does not change, right? Rather there is a filter applied to the outer filter, another area. It does not change. See, it still remains 1.5, but all selected will not. All selected only shows the 105. Let's just use one here. Okay. So again, select all, right? Let's just go for this. Okay, 104, 103, 104. Okay, so now I have three filter applied in the slicer here, and you can take a look at the first table here. It's now changed to 605. Now in the second table here, it remains 1.5 because this is all using the all text, and over here this is 1.5. It's still 1.5 regardless of the filter that applies the slicer applied to this, right? Because the filter, the inner filter is not 10, it's not 104, 103. No, not that. Okay, it will not change that. So let's come back to this all select. So all first we look at all salary here. All salary is that it is 1.5 million. All select is as if there's no filter, no outer filter, no outer filter. This is outer filter out of this table, right? It's outer filter. All select does not care about what is done in the outer. Okay, you can see that. Now even this filter is applied to this cost center column, right? But the all salary remains 1.5 because it's using the all salary. So what is the text like? Is all salary calculated sum all, or you can see like this: all salary, okay, remains the measure. So yes, we want to calculate on the salary column, do a sum, okay, and then but excluded, ignoring all the filter applied to cost center. This is what it means, right? See that it actually ignore whether you have a 101, 103, right? It doesn't matter. It's just take all the cost center and come somewhere with this amount. It's just like this, right? With the sum amount is 1.5. Okay, when you apply some filter, it make no change. So it says it's all salary. Now let's look at all selected salary. All selected salary is they only add up the sum for whatever it shows on the on this cost counter filter, and is controlled by the outer filter. This is 102, 105. So that's why it only shows 384. And how is the all selected salary DAX function like? You just need to change calculated here, add a selected word, right? All selected. So again, it applies to the according to the filter set by the outer filter. So 102, 105 is selected. Now if I just change it to add one more, so you have one more, 104, and this total of these three cost center is shown in this column also, because it's all selected column. All selected column. So let's look at this. All selected column, everything remains the same except that this is controlled by the outer filter. This does not care outer filter. It will just apply. It will just ignore all the filter on the cost center. Okay, ignoring all the cost center, all the filter on cost center. This one still take care of the outer filter where it was applied to the outer filter. So again, inner filter, outer filter, inner filter, outer filter, inner filter, outer filter. Okay, so watch this video again. It will help you. And thanks for watching. God bless you. Stay safe and stay resilient.